Welcome back, guys. We are finally back and up and running with our board game videos here at the library. We've taken a little bit of a break over the summer as some of you have been traveling and out and about, but now we are back to bring you some more of our new games that we have here at the library. So hopefully get you guys familiar with them and some basic rules with them, and also get you guys to check them out. As you've probably noticed, I am by myself this video, and will probably be so throughout most of this season. Our children's librarian, Nora, has since moved to the UK, and our new children's librarian is still getting acclimated to the library, so that'll be primarily me hosting these videos, but not to worry, we will be having several special guest stars on our videos, members of our library staff and library community who are just as interested as you are in our board games and are eager to see you check them out as well. So with that, we'll start right in. Our board game this week is Tsuro. It's a pretty popular game. You can tell that it's been checked out a little bit, and it's one of my favorite games. I've been playing it for years. It's a pretty quick game, only takes about 15 to 20 minutes to play. It can take even less than that if you got some skilled people. But the key difference is that it's 2 to 8 players. So if you have a larger family or a larger group of friends, you can definitely all get them in on the action, and I think it makes it a lot more interesting, as you'll see once we start explaining some of the rules here. So the basic premise of the game is that you are trying to knock your opponent's players off the board. Everyone starts with a pawn, and they start with a movement tile, and the idea is that you want to be the last person moving about in the play area and knock the rest of them off the board via the various different pathways. So on your turn, you will get one of these tiles. You can see that it has a variety of different pathways engraved into it. And the idea is to place them in such a way that it allows your piece to move, to still keep moving around the board, but potentially knock your opponent's players off the board. So for instance, I could play this here with this little orange character, and once it's lined up, he just moves along the path. Now, for instance, if there was another pawn in another nearby tile, and this placement of this tile affected them, that opponent's pawn would also move as well, regardless of whether they placed it or you placed it. Every pawn moves if it is affected by a tile. So that's where some of the fun of, like, if you have more players, you definitely have to be a lot more careful about how you place your tiles. So how that knocking the player off works, so for instance, if I'm the gray player here and I have this tile here, you can flip these in any such way to make them work, but for instance, I could put this tile right here, and my gray pawn can move freely back up into the main play area, but my opponent, the green pawn, moves all along this pathway here of connecting tiles and ends up knocked off the board. So that is pretty much how you get your opponent's players off, and like I said, they're trying to do this to you as well, so it's kind of a back and forth of how you can arrange your tiles in such a way that keeps you going. So that is essentially how you play Tsuro. We're hoping to get one of the expansions for this soon as well, which adds a little bit more elements, so be on the lookout for that as well. Once again, we would like to thank the Friends of the Library for purchasing these games for us and making them available to you to check out. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and also to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now that we've got these board game videos back up and running, we would love to see more people viewing these videos and all of our Mount Horeb Library videos on our YouTube channel. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button on our channel as well. Thanks, guys, and we will see you again next week, where we will have one of our special guest stars. Come and find out who it is. See you guys.